some ASMR. It's at a sporting goods store. It's kind of funny because I've been doing, ASMR for so long. Under this persona that I really enjoy sports, which I do, but I'm finally doing ASMR at a sports store, which is kind of funny. I'm at a Dick's Sporting Goods right now, and I'm actually going to move over to maybe like another store, check out some jerseys and things like that, just like an entire ASMR and public video. Doing things based off sports, which is kind of a cool idea. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. Okay. Again, very surprised at myself for this being the first time of me doing ASMR inside of a Captain America football, or I guess soccer ball. I'm surprised at myself that this is actually the first time of me doing a video like this inside an actual sporting good store. They actually have a lot of really cool sort of training equipment here and stuff that I actually never really knew that they actually just sold at these places, like lacrosse equipment, which is actually kind of cool. Now, of course, I know there's stores you can get lacrosse equipment from, or I guess maybe I thought you mostly had to get it online, but wow, that's actually pretty sweet. I actually only used to play lacrosse in school, like for like high school and PE and stuff like that. Definitely a pretty tough sport, man. That's really rugged one, especially if you want to get your hands absolutely demolished. That's definitely one that'll get that going. And over here they actually had some other sporting equipment, like some mouth guards. So not sure this is for all sports or just MMA, which I think would actually be kind of cool. And they actually have these I'm not sure these are like those big like dummy things that you can use to like be really heavy and you like push them out of the way, or if this is actually just I don't know, a punching bag. I'm not sure which it is, but I think it looks like a punching bag. You also have these beautiful, nice Nike laced footballs, man. These are fire. I definitely need to get a new football. I don't even know where mine, like the one that I usually use in my videos, thumbnails, I actually have no idea where that one is at. But I think it'd be kind of cool to invest in one just to have around the house. I just don't ever need a use for them. I don't really, actually, like a lot of people that I know don't really even use them. If I ever go to like the beach, I always get like those fake Nerf footballs. Those are my favorite ones to throw around. They also have some primed, no, not prime, like the drink primed training kits. It has some little like agility testers, which are pretty cool, and some gloves for football as well. These are actually apparently receiver gloves. They're a little sticky on the hands, which are actually pretty fire. I do know those are actually kind of like in style, like people just like wear them out and about. I guess you can thank Drake and other sort of hip hop rappers like that, but that's actually pretty cool. They look pretty fun. And on to the baseball equipment, which man, $80 for skills, little baseball net, which I think would probably come in handy, I guess, if you don't have sort of a batting cage or something to practice on elsewhere. We have wiffle balls if you play a sport that involves wiffle balls, or maybe even just practice for baseball. You have baseball pants that are pretty nice. I did play baseball a lot growing up. Definitely my favorite sport when I was growing up, and even was even pretty decent. I would have to say I probably could have done something if I really wanted to put my mind to it. You have some little league baseball helmets, a couple different kinds of them. I don't think they have any catcher helmets. They just have a bunch of just regular batting ones. They have a pink one up there. These Under Armour ones are pretty cool too. Nice little tippy tappy with the tippy tappy sounds. Pretty nice. Ooh, these nice little equipment bags. Oh, these are actually made for baseball. That's actually really cool. They can carry on baseball bats. That's pretty fire. Always love a good ASMR. Zip sound. Anything else we'll look at here? Ooh, the or someone who's played a lot of baseball, if there's a difference. Is it better? Is it worse? Is it harder to hit on? Does it feel weird? Would definitely love to know. But yeah, that's this little sporting area. Let's see what else they have. Ooh, like trout. And we are on to the other little side of the store that has the football equipment. We kind of ran past here kind of quickly, but we're back here with some nice little fake grass that definitely sounds very, very nice. I like that textured sound. Super nice. Anyways, we have just some like kits, some more practice equipment. Some little, I actually really only know these things from the, goalpost. I only know those from the FIFA mini games, like the FIFA training mini games and FIFA. Those were definitely one of my favorite things to do. And a nice little zip up trainer thing. On to the basketballs, which I know a lot of you guys like the sound of basketball tapping, so maybe I'll try to be more quiet about do some tapping on this. Yes, I actually do need to buy a new basketball. The one that I use in all of my videos, but one of them is signed, and the other one is definitely very, very, very much not grippy enough. It's pretty old. I bought it a handful of years ago, so if I were to make a new video of playing basketball, which may or may not be in the works, I would definitely need to buy a new ball, which they are actually kind of expensive. And maybe for some ASMR roleplays, maybe I should buy a ref's jersey, a fake basketball jersey. That could be kind of a cool thing to get, maybe like a whistle. I do have a coaching clipboard, so I do have one of those things. And whoa, above me I didn't even notice were the basketball hoops, which are actually kind of cool. Then, of course, going along with the theme of sporting goods are the outdoors, and that goes along with camping equipment. They have some stuff like tents, and they had barbecue equipment, different things like that. They have these coolers too, which I guess technically counts as that, or maybe if you want to do some tailgating, maybe more likely something like that, or maybe if you're like the, I don't know, the soccer mom of the group and you like to pack the Gatorades for the kids and the team. A lot of stuff to sort of keep all that stuff in, which I think is actually kind of cool that you sell this stuff here. And again, like I noticed, I'm sorry, like I said, and hopefully you noticed, sporting goods doesn't just mean the sports end of things. It's the outdoors. Different things here, like a big air mattress bed, which, wow, that actually looks really comfy. Probably more comfy than my bed. It looks pretty nice. Some more other equipment, some grills and sleeping bags. I actually do. I would really love to do a ASMR camping with me video. You can let me know down in the comments if you guys would really enjoy that style of video of me doing a camping with me video in a tent, and I just sort of, I don't know, build a fire, maybe cook something over the fire. That could be pretty fun, you know. We also here have some paddle boards. I think this is what this is, a paddle board, right? Because obviously I know there's also, you know, canoes and rafting boats and other things like that. I think this is just a regular paddle boat, which a lot of my friends actually do that. I don't. I think I maybe only done it one time ever, and it was like back when I was in high school. Wow, these also get very expensive. I'm surprised a lot of these are kind of sold out. There's actually some that are being sold, but man, imagine just walking here and spending $2,000 here at Dick's Sporting Goods. That's actually pretty wild to think about. Now we're on to the merchandise part of the video, where I'm kind of just going to be showing you guys a bunch of the merchandise that's sold here. Like here, 25% off all Damian Lillard merch. Yes, that's how much confidence that the Portland sort of area has to have Blazers keeping Dame, which we all know that's not going to happen. We have a couple of other sort of random things like a Bulls jersey, which I did not expect seeing there. And a lot of kits or jerseys for the Timbers, the Thorns, the, you know, local soccer clubs or football teams, whatever you want to call them. Kind of cool. I actually really like the Timbers colorway. As you guys know, my favorite color is green, and they actually got a lot of little cool things here and there that hopefully wouldn't, you know, break the budget too much. Maybe even one day get myself a little Timbers jersey. Some other sort of merchandise, and I actually really like this this pink Thorns shirt. Oh, actually, it's a Timbers one. Ooh, actually really like that. I might have to come back for that one. You have some like little kids, I think, youth size. Blazer jerseys of Jeremy Grant. Not too bad. Hopefully it's on sale. Some more Blazer merch. And coming around the corner here, checking out what else they have here with the college sports. Yes, if you're a college fan, of course they're gonna have college stuff here. Oregon is actually a pretty big state for college sports. You have Oregon, Oregon State. Even in Washington, I've seen like the Washington State stuff down here and Washington University stuff all around here. It's pretty popular over here. A lot of Oregon stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of Oregon or really even any college team, to be completely honest. But wow, do they have a lot of stuff? They even have like this other, I don't know, logo, the UO logo. I've actually never seen that one before. Right here we have a University of Oregon jersey. Kind of interesting there, but I do think they are pretty fun to watch. We also have NFL football stuff with the Seattle Seahawks, who are technically the local team, even though Seattle is definitely kind of a decent drive away. They are still selling merch here. They have a mug, a tumbler, I forget what those are called, which are pretty nice, and yeah, not too shabby. I kind of like the, what would you call that, like the classic Seattle Seahawks logo of the bird. It's pretty nice. Anything else we have here? Oh, whoa. We have a Michigan Wolverine shirt. Also, not expecting that. So some stuff that's on sale. We're on to the shoe part of Dick's Sporting Goods. These are pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. Those are pretty nice. As I stated in a recent shoe video, I'm definitely not the biggest guy when it comes to shoes, but I do think they are pretty nice. I know if I was ever, a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, a lot of people usually spend a lot of money on shoes, and I think I still would just buy one or two pairs of shoes. I'm just not super into them. They do sell sporting shoes here, like cleats and athletic wear, basketball shoes, things that are made specifically for specific sports, which are actually kind of cool. This is the basketball side of things, which is a little pricey, but nothing too crazy. At least, well, you could probably find more expensive stuff elsewhere, but not too bad. I never ever have owned a pretty expensive pair of basketball shoes. Maybe one of these days I'll give it a little look. Yeah, some skate shoes, some Nike SBs, some Vans, pretty fire. And they also had this encasing of I'm assuming maybe like a Kobe Bryant stylish shoe with the purple and gold colorway. Heading on over to the other side here, we have more sporting apparel. This is more like traditional workout clothes, tank top, shorts, Jordans of Nikes, and things like that. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, over here, they actually have something kind of tucked away in this corner. That looks kind of interesting. They have workout equipment again. Would love to do a gym video for you guys one of these days. I did state in a video, or maybe it was a live stream talking about, I think I did find a gym that I'm gonna, hopefully try to commit to here pretty soon, and that would be really fun to do like a workout with me video. That could be pretty fun, pretty fun. I think it's like a 24-hour gym as well, so I could go out and not have to worry about, people being there when I'm filming. They actually have a lot of stuff here, a lot of yoga mats and boxing equipment, and actually heavy machinery when it comes to working out, like these ellipticals and treadmills. Again, I haven't been in a Dick's Sporting Good or really any sporting goods stores in a very long time, so I'm actually very surprised they actually have all this stuff. Walking onto the complete other side, basically like a fourth of the store is completely just for golfing, which, by the way, did not, I knew golf was an expensive sport because obviously, rich people, well, not all rich people golf, but it is the rich person's sport, and wow, is the equipment expensive, but pretty nice. You have some tees, I think that's what these are, right? Tees, little things that you stick in the ground to hit the ball off of. Pretty fun. Yes, I would love to do a golfing with me ASMR video, but I've never been actual golfing jerseys up there, which are pretty cool. I love going through these stores all the time, especially when, it's sort of the downer year of the season. It's kind of like where we are right now in the summer. We really get to check out a lot of good deals on different, sports teams. I like, of course, the Portland Trail Blazers, and a lot of NFL team stuff is also on sale because their season is over and about to start, and so they're trying to get rid of a lot of inventory on things. So it's actually pretty nice. I think I've mentioned this before as well, that I used to wear hats all the time, like literally every day. I don't really do that anymore, but I still love looking at some good hats out there, even though I never wear them. I love these stores as well too, because all of the retro jerseys. Now, if I was someone who did stumble upon a decent amount of money, I think a good amount of it would also go to retro jerseys, or just jerseys in general. Man, that would be very nice. These hats are actually really cool too. Never have seen really any of these before. I would never really get anything too crazy like that, but wow, that is really nice. Any other kind of hats? And maybe you can comment one down below, or just find one right now and just think of it in your head that you really like. We have some jersey shorts, I should say, that go really well and match very well with jerseys. I'm pretty sure those ones can get pretty pricey. We have regular Nike apparel, more college sports teams as well, and the, streetwear part of the store, which is basically just like your basic tees of your favorite players on them, different things like that. You also have some of those like t-shirt jerseys. Nothing too crazy. They actually have a lot of baseball stuff in the store, which is actually kind of surprising. It's actually kind of hard to find really good baseball clothing in this area, because obviously Portland, no baseball team. Maybe one day though. We have a couple things of some Las Vegas Raider things, which, man, I would love to go see a Las Vegas Raider game. But I ended up going to the front of the store because I actually copped a pretty decent item, which you guys have been seeing a lot of, and it is basketball cards. Yes, they actually sell basketball cards here, so I might have to stop here more than usual to pick up these for live streams when I open them up on live. Nice. Okay, everyone, that's gonna be it for me. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to really use a little mini mic. I don't know, some people say they don't like it, some people say they do like it. You should let me know down in the comments if you guys do enjoy the more lo-fi-ish type of vibe with this, but it's a little bit more freeing, I guess. If you guys like this microphone, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on tonight's video, and let me know where else I guess you would like to see ASMR in public, because I love doing it. So I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. Oh, look at these little shoes. Hello, everyone. It is Jake Baller here, and today, as you can see, I am back with another video. I did tonight's video. As you can see from this t-shirt and just the store I walked into, we are doing an ASMR in public video of a Spirit of Halloween store. Yes, Halloween is just right around the corner, and I thought it'd be kind of a cool last second trip to the Halloween store to check out what they got. So make sure you do like the video if you do like the video. Maybe comment down below what you're gonna do for Halloween, where you're gonna be for Halloween. If you like Halloween, anything Halloween related, or even just any video ideas, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much. Just a little note here. This place was booming with music, so I'm super sorry I won't be doing a lot of actual ASMR. In public. Sorry about that. It just is what it is. The store was bumping. It was a vibe for sure. It was a really good time to be there, but I thought you guys just wouldn't mind just a little bit of a whispered over ASMR video, just taking a cool little walkthrough of some really cool horror themed ideas, or even just some fun ideas as well for Halloween. I really enjoy Halloween. I think it's a fun time. No, it's not my favorite holiday, but seeing costumes Gomez that I haven't seen in quite some time was actually really fun. This is actually, oh my god, Gomez from Adam's Family. This is my first time actually going to a Halloween store in a handful of years, and wow, it's actually pretty crazy the kind of costumes they have in here. Let me know again down in the comments what you're going as for Halloween, or if you see a cool Halloween costume in this video, comment it down below, and maybe I'll use it for maybe an upcoming video, or maybe go as it for Halloween. It could be kind of fun. Of course, the front of the store is heavily covered with a bunch of the more name brand guys, like, you know, the Scream guy from the Scream movies, and Michael Myers. Witch costumes, obviously, and a lot of Wednesday Adam costumes, also because of the Netflix show that just came out kind of recently. A lot of popularity there, and just a handful of just other random costumes like blacked out demon guy. Kind of cool, and it's actually kind of fire that the lights light up like that for the eyes. Looks like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Just a couple of random costumes as well. Hocus Pocus, love me some Hocus Pocus, and they even have like a cat, like the cat from Hocus Pocus, which are kind of just like PJs, which a lot of Halloween costumes I've noticed are just pajamas. It seems like, you know, costumes are either ridiculous, like this one of Doodle Bob. Maybe I should do that for Halloween. You guys should let me know if I should dress up as a Doodle Bob. Maybe do a Doodle Bob, SpongeBob RP, or their pajamas, or they're, you know, a little bit more revealing. So I feel like there's like 3 different categories of costumes you can go with. A pretty decent amount of Scooby-Doo attire, which is pretty cool. Yes, Disney stuff as well. I am a big Disney fan, so maybe I'll get me some Mickey Mouse shoes to wear around the house as slippers, which would be kind of funny. Ooh, they have the adult-sized Fortnite stuff. Even some interesting Rick and Morty costumes with the little gun here. That's kind of interesting. But the Fortnite stuff is actually kind of cool. We have some anime things. I think this is from Naruto, if I'm not mistaken, and just a handful of other really cool anime costumes. We have Bowser from Mario Brothers, which Jack Black did a pretty great job in the animated movie. We have Mike and Sully, which we have a very hilarious Mike and a very interesting Sullivan there. There's a couple of other random sort of like grown-up costumes. Oh, you might recognize this jacket from ASMR Ryan. The ASMR Ryan, he does a lot of pizza like RP videos, and he usually wears that when he does his RPs, which is actually kind of dope. We have the Ken and Barbie wall for the Barbie movie that came out. I think I would like to go as a Ken. That'd be kind of nice. I actually kind of enjoyed the Barbie movie, but I don't think I'm very Ken-like. I don't think I look like a Ken. We have a Harry Potter wall, which is actually super dope. If you are a big Harry Potter fan and you like the merchandise but don't want to spend big bucks on it, man, during the Halloween times, definitely look out for some Harry Potter things. We have Avatar, which that would be a tough costume to pull off. I think painting a lot of your body would be the roughest part. Oh, we have Buddy the Elf. Oh my god, that's so adorable. You also have the other elf. I forget her name. At the end of the movie that they get married, they have a kid. She wears the pink elf costume. It's kind of nice. We have police stuff for, you know, your fake cop costumes. You have a baton and this very bright orange weapon right here, which is a good thing. Definitely nice and, you know, noticeable that it's fake. That's always really good. Anything else? We have an interesting section here of a bunch of, you know, cop outfits. There's me right there. Hello. That's a really cool looking helmet. I think it's for like an astronaut costume, maybe, or just like a biker helmet. We have over here the medieval section with knights and kings and all that really cool stuff. This section was like gangster, mobster, you know, era of costumes. I think those are always really cool to see. We have Medusa, gods and goddesses. As you guys can tell, I really tried my best to do some ASMR in public, actually doing it while I was there, but my goodness, a hat here, which is definitely giving like early 2000s or maybe even 2010 music video vibes. Kind of fun. We have the religious section. You know, you wanna dress up as Jesus, I guess. It's kind of wild. We have like fake job section. You know, you want to be like a plumber or I don't know, a pool boy. It's always a fun time, I guess. And this backside is a bunch of miscellaneous costumes. Now I think my favorite section of the whole store is maybe this side. This is where they had like the big boy costumes, like the big inflatables. Like I don't know, you want to dress up as like a gorilla, like the one or the Yeti. There's the gorilla, like from the SpongeBob episode where Patrick ends up being a gorilla. Very, very funny. Squirrel, penguin, inflatable dinosaur. That's a really cool part of the store. But also maybe my favorite costume in the entire store. They have Fall Guys outfits. Yes, Fall Guys, like the game. And this skin in Fall Guys is what I actually used to play in the game. If you go back to some of my videos, I'm actually wearing that skin in the game. It's one of my favorite ones. It's kind of cool. Now they of course sell merchandise here, not just costumes. So they have a bunch of not necessarily decor, but just, you know, if you're a big fan of Halloween and want to dress up your house as you would for Christmas, they have a lot of really cool signages like Camp Crystal Lake, wanted signs, sort of like newspaper articles. It's actually kind of cool. Again, I'm not like that big into Halloween, but I respect it. You get some flags out there too. Very interesting. A huge wall just for the Nightmare Before Christmas, which I guess you can categorize as a Christmas or a Halloween movie. It probably is more of a Halloween movie, but you can enjoy it any time of the year, it seems like. We are in the other back left-hand side of the store, making our way around, and this is like the little knick-knack area. You know, if you need like a wig, fake prosthetics, you know, a fake elf ear, stuff like that, fake teeth, wigs, and props and whatnot. You want to dye your hair different color. This is where they had all the stuff, which is actually kind of a cool little thing. That would give it like a little like a spray can shake, but it doesn't. I really like that sound. Here, over to the prop section now, which is where you can actually, you know, get props, different things if you like to have a spooky atmosphere to the front of your house, or maybe you run a haunted house yourself. You want a nice, cool fog machine. You can have one. They were actually pretty expensive. A lot of these like big time equipment things were $150, $200, $300. It's pretty insane how big these things can get. Again, you can tell, though, just blaring the music is in this place, but I tried my best to do some cool sounds. I like the sound of the skeleton bones. Oh, here we have some of the masks back there that were probably would get this video demonetized, so I kind of skipped that area, but it was just like your very realistic prosthetic mask that were very, very creepy. But another really fun part about these little costumes were the kids section, which were actually pretty fire, and a lot of the adults ones were over in that section as well, kind of the same, but I think the kids section was my favorite section to check out. They had a bunch of very funny and interesting costumes that I wish I could use, like these TikTok ones I see all the time where they are like dragging the person out with the alien. I love those TikToks. They have Zelda, they have Link, Minecraft Diamond Sword. You can be Steve from Minecraft. Pretty wild. This was a really cool section. It could be a hot dog. It could be Sonic or Knuckles. That's pretty dope. A Pokemon. Really cool. Of course, with the newest Ninja Turtle movie just coming out, they have the newest Ninja Turtle outfits, which is pretty cool. And of course, Marvel, which also a huge fan of. I am watching right now the Loki series. Pretty good so far. I don't know, if I was a kid nowadays, I think that's what I would probably go as like a Marvel character. I do love me some Marvel. And of course Fortnite. Who would have thought? They have a big section for it as well. I actually would have thought maybe they would have more, but pretty decent amount of the Fortnite characters, even though I think Fortnite is not really popping as much anymore. Speaking of popping, I guess you can call that, we have Poppy Playtime costumes, which is also pretty wild, and then a little section of the costumes that I would I'd be allowed to dress up as. If I was a kid wearing Scream mask and dressing up as Chucky, my parents would never allow that. The closest thing I ever got to that was a couple years I dressed up as a ninja, and that's as violent as a Halloween costume I could get to. We have a little kid Ghostbuster. That's pretty cool. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's amazing. We have another just a total section of just like witches and princesses, sort of costumes like that, and a nice little area for some more merchandise, like some throw blankets, which some of them were bad, some of them are actually pretty amazingly soft, and we have these like little beaded pillows that were not very comfy, but were really cool looking. I could use it as like a bed decoration for Halloween times. But speaking of Halloween time, we are going to check out the animatronics that I am terrified of trying. I'm not trying that one. No, we're skipping that one. That's terrifying. I have seen the movie before, the Clowns from Outer Space, or Clowns in Outer Space movie. I've seen it before. Very wacky movie, but we do have the props, and some of these are pretty wild looking, like this guy. It's $350 for a lot of these animatronics, and boy, do I know why, because they actually work. Yeah, your boy got it's a little jump scare for the Halloween season. Definitely had my work in for me in this video, but closer to the front of the store, we had some, Jason Voorhees stuff, and yeah, that's really it. They had some more animatronics out front, like Texas Chainsaw, which I actually just recently watched the original movie not that long ago. Another Clown from Outer Space movie, and some other ones around here as well, like an alien guy with a little blaster. These ones aren't scary, but the one that I just so happened to run into would happen just to jump scare the heck out of me. It's not a fun time. Not fair. We have some little, hair ties and some of the cool looking goodie bags. Goodie bags for trick-or-treating. You guys can let me know if you're gonna go, I guess, trick-or-treating, or, your kids. You're gonna go with people, you're gonna go with your family. Let me know if you guys are gonna be doing that. They have a pretty nice selection there, and a really adorable section of, like, toddler baby costumes, like a little Ninja Turtle, really cute. Power Ranger, dinosaur, SpongeBob, really cool. Again, I used to like Halloween a lot as a kid. Just, of course, the candy, the dressing up as your favorite characters. It was a fun time. I never really got into like the spooky side of Halloween, even growing up as a kid. But I think it defined the fun in it for sure. So yeah, that's really it, guys. There really isn't much to this store. Again, I'm super sorry if it was a little bit more of like a quieter store. I would definitely spend a lot more time here and tapping on stuff, showing you guys around, but the music was just too loud, and I do apologize again for that. But they have some more really cool trick-or-treat buckets, like Lightning McQueen and Spider-Man. Those ones are probably my favorite ones. But yeah, guys, that's really gonna be it. Hi. Hello, everyone. It is Jake Baller here, and today, as you can see, I am back with another video. And yeah, in tonight's video, as you can see, we're doing ASMR in a library. Now, this is technically a Barnes & Noble, but in my defense, I didn't know libraries close at like 5 p.m., so I'm a little bit late to go to a normal library, but this is basically the same thing, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more of an in-depth look at a Barnes & Noble library, bookstore, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm going to be taking you around a little bit more, doing some page flipping, just taking you a little bit more in-depth around a book library store, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, make sure you guys like the video if you do like the video, and yeah, we have a lot to check out today. We have magazine, games, books, non-fiction, fiction, everything here, so I'm really excited to have a little relaxing walkthrough of this store. Maybe I'll even do some page flipping right here in this comfy little spot. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in front of the store, at the beginning of the store, you could say, at the magazine, little post up here, which might be my favorite magazines nowadays are super expensive. They're like $15 to $20 just for one single magazine. I just like to look at the pictures, so I like to go through here and give a little flip through of just some of the cool magazines that I see. Here's actually a really cool one that is just all about Messi. Yes, if you like Messi, they actually have a magazine just full of Messi, which I think is actually pretty fire. They have obviously your random, men's one where they have a bunch of sports and outdoorsy things. They have a bunch of other ones like cookware and whatnot. It's a nice little area to go walk around through. For basketball stuff, actually, they have the Kicks magazine, which is a magazine that just serves the purpose of shoes, which for some people, you might really like it. I'm not super into shoes, but I do find them to be pretty fire. I wish I had the funds to support that, but man, shoes can be really expensive. Of course, they have the Classic Slam magazine, which if you don't know is the pure basketball NBA magazine. I used to have a subscription to Slam for quite a long time, and boy, do I miss getting the posters and hanging up on my wall. But yeah, they have the Slam magazine with Nikola Jokic. Maybe I'll end up getting some magazines and doing a nice little flip through of some of the sports magazines that they have. What do you guys think about that? Is that a good video idea? Let me know down in the comments. Taking a look at the other side, we actually have some stuff here from another video that I did recently about some word searches, puzzles, crosswords, just your typical ones like that. Then they have more of an entertainment section, music, National Geographic, and good old Time magazine, which actually Jalen Hurts was on the cover of this one right here. It was actually an article written by Peyton Manning, which I think is actually pretty fire as well. Pretty cool. On the other side, we have some more entertainment ones, which are pretty cool. Like, of course, Halloween is right around the corner, so they just have a magazine just for Halloween, which is actually my favorite Halloween movie. So that's a pretty cool one. You have music down there in the rack below me. We have movies like Star Wars, which is kind of cool. It's an entire magazine talking about Star Wars, which, boy, do I miss Star Wars and like movies coming out all the time. That was a fun time. Speaking about movies, you have a Disney one, which just goes through like the history of Disney. Pretty cool. Yeah, magazines, I love them, but boy, oh boy, are they very, 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 very expensive nowadays, man. It sucks. Okay, so we have here just a couple of they call it the young adult non-fiction graphic novel area, which is kind of cool. They just have like a bunch of just like mainstream stuff. It looks like some Avatar themed books, which Avatar is really great. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, make sure you do. They have Five Nights at Freddy's, which is definitely also pretty wild. They have some like Disney books as well, like these Disney What If books, which are actually kind of cool. Like they have this book like What If Cinderella Never Tried on the Glass Slipper. So it kind of has like a big like what if story around it, like a bunch of like very popular Disney stories. I've only ever like seen one ever, and I thought they were pretty good, but I never really think I'd buy one, But a lot of other young adult style books. Yeah, some more the young adult books, and then we just have some classic romance books. It seems, which I guess they all look the same. I wonder if these are all by the same author or not, but it definitely looks something like that. So let's keep moving on over to the nerdier side of the store, or the cooler side even, the manga side. We have Dungeons and Dragons, Punches, Traps and Dungeons for, I'm assuming D&D players maybe, Pathfinders, just everything for game sets it looks like, and a bunch of other things to help get you really into doing some Dungeons and Dragons. And of course they have the manga side of things, where manga is pretty fun. I never really got super into it before, but I know like what it is. They have a bunch of different things for different major brands, like obviously like Assassin's Creed, and obviously like a bunch of other smaller ones. You even have Attack on Titans manga, which is really cool. But again, maybe guess I'll get more into it. We're gonna have to find that out though. I have read a Kingdom Hearts manga before, which is kind of funny. Ooh, they have Dragon Ball Z, which is honestly really cool. I never really got super into the anime of Dragon Ball Z, but I played the video games a lot, which is kind of where my knowledge of Dragon Ball Z comes from, which I probably isn't really all that great, but yeah, pretty cool. A lot of other ones. They have some romance ones. Oh, they have some like video game ones here, like Halo, Mass Effect, Stranger Things, which is kind of cool. They made a Stranger Things manga set. That's pretty wild. They have Dune. They have a Dune one for that movie that's coming out soon. There's some Star Wars stuff. Chronicle of the Jedi. That sounds interesting. You can't even read it. That's how exclusive it is. Which is kind of nice. Now this is like the science fiction fantasy side of the store, which I'm sure has a bunch of different ones that are made up. There are some actually like, you know, big named ones like Dune, like we were talking about before, which is actually was actually a pretty good movie with the Zendaya and Timothy Chalamet. It's actually a pretty fun movie to watch, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, they have the Star Wars Visions, which was actually on Disney Plus, which is really cool that they put into illustration. That's actually pretty impressive. They actually did that. So, oh, they have Halo as well. They have the Avengers video game in a book, some other Avengers stuff as well. They have Loki as well. So, like some even Marvel stuff. That's pretty fire. Oh, whoa. I guess this is where they keep all their Disney, Marvel, umbrella, Star Wars stuff. It's a map book. That's pretty interesting. Obviously Marvel is a super in-depth thing. Of course, some people think it's pretty boring nowadays, but that's obviously like just from what the movies and whatnot show you. They have a big Star Wars book, the art of Rise of Skywalker, the big timeline book for Star Wars as well, for all you Star Wars nerds out there who loved to see like the more in-depth story of everything. By the way, I just got a paper cut from tapping all these books. This place is very, 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 very dangerous. This little part of the store was a little bit more populated, so I'm back here doing a little voiceover. But it is the music and entertainment section, which of course just has music and entertainment, like movies and DVDs and whatnot, which is kind of cool. We have some Funko Pops, Pop Funkos, whatever they're called. They put some pretty cool characters, of course. They have some Halloween themed ones, movie themed ones, some just pop culture themed ones, which are pretty cool. I've said this for years that I am so happy that I never got into doing Pop Funkos, because I would have an addiction to them because they are so cool. And they literally have one for everything. Literally everything. Taking a look at the music section. Obviously there was someone over there, so I don't want to go over there, but here we have Tyler the Creator, which is an artist I really enjoyed back in the day, and definitely this album back here, Goblin. Shout out if you were a fan of Tyler the Creator during his, that era of Tyler. Crazy. We have the movie section, when they have just a bunch of the movies just on plain DVD, which I'm actually very surprised they even sell plain DVD CDs anymore. It's actually kind of crazy. I actually didn't know that Owen Wilson starred in like a Bob Ross bio flick. Interesting. Might have to get that one to watch. Let me know if that was good or not. But yeah, I would actually really like to get DVDs and just have them physical copies. I actually don't own a physical copy of a movie, I think, really at all. I have a couple of the Star Wars ones and maybe a couple like the Marvel movies, but that's really about it. Everything else is just digital. Over here we have the CDs, which also something that's very, very rare to find nowadays. A CD player, or just anything that can be used to play CDs. I don't think that most cars nowadays even have CD players on them, which is pretty funny to think about. Anything else? That's pretty much the entertainment section. It's just a bunch of movies and music. to more of like the actual like board game section of the place, but we have a couple like books on CD, which are actually kind of cool. I never knew they actually had these before. That they sell like audiobooks. I didn't know that. They probably pretty obvious, but it's kind of cool. They have that. They have like your reference books for like, you know, blah 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 for dummies, you know, sort of like teaching how to learn languages and different things, which is kind of cool. Like I said, they have like a couple of like back to school game stuff, which is kind of nice. Kind of like activity books that you find in a lot of places. Hello everyone. It is Jake Baller here, and today, as you can see, I am back with another video. Yes, you read the title right into the thumbnail. Today we're doing a nice relaxing day at the pool. The pool. So let's, I guess, jump right into it and let's see how it is. So yeah, as you can hear from that, it's blasting music here today, so most of this video is sadly going to be somewhat, well, majority going to be voiceover, so I do apologize, but hey, you're going to enjoy my little soft speaking here, and make sure you do, of course, like the video. If you do like the video, comment down below, maybe if I should try pools from other places, or, I don't know, if you've enjoyed this video at all, a shorter video, let me know if you guys enjoy that as well, and yeah, so, I am staying at the Aria in Las Vegas, and this is their pool and hot tub area that they have here. Today, at least this morning, it was about a 70-degree day, not too bad, so I'm just going to be touring the pools and, I guess, showing you around. At least from what I can tell, there are 3 pools there. There's a major pool, sort of like an exclusive pool, and then an everyone pool. And obviously, of course, it being closer to the winter time, the fall time, definitely, they had some pools closed, like their big major pool, I think was the one that was closed that you saw from the sun right there. I'm just making my way up to wherever I can find a spot to sit, but this place is, as you can see, marvelous, just really, really, really cool. Wow. Some really, really great decor all around, and the theming, oh, not the theming, just like the colorway of this place really cool, and I guess theming you can tell just by the tropical trees, the bright blue paints on the ground, and just, man, really great, sort of poolside vibes. So I'm just gonna be making my way to, I guess, any place that looks like I can sit anywhere. In Vegas, you're not really knowing where you're supposed to go if you have to pay an extra fee or not, so I'm trying to avoid that as much as I possibly can. And there's a pool over there. I think that one was the sky pool. There were people out front, so I wasn't know if I was supposed to be there or not. So I find me a nice little spot to set my stuff down. This is me trying not to show my feet, but I set my towel down, my, you know, shirt, shoes, all that fun stuff, and gonna take a little test dip in the pool. Obviously, I'm gonna test it out first, and the water is actually warm. I think this is their year-round heated pool, which I think is really cool. I guess you can come out here during the wintertime even and have a little dip. That's pretty wild. As you can tell from my heavy breathing, it was still pretty chill. Again, about this morning, it was barely 70 degrees, which I know for some people doesn't seem anything wild. Actually, it's a very hot day for most people, but in a pool, it's pretty cold. But, yeah, there's a poolside bar. That's really cool. A lot of cabanas and places to sit. Some people down here to take your drinks. Very fancy, very cool. And apparently too cool for me because I was the only one using the pool at this moment. I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess I am a traveler, and maybe these people are as well. But of course, I'm going to test out the pool of a very nice hotel that I'm staying at. So it's really great. This pool, though, is very loud in this little area here. Like, you can hear the water running basically the entire time sitting here, which I guess is alright. There's a little water Snapchat right there. That definitely felt pretty nice to stand by. And yeah, in the shade, the water was very cold, but making my way a little bit further out into the sun, it was basically perfect. Like literally the perfect pool day would have been today, which was really nice. But as you can also see, I'm in the middle of the pool and just casually carrying my phone. Well, that's because this pool, I think, is only like a 3-foot pool. It came up to like somewhere around my waist, which is actually kind of funny. I thought it was going to be a lot deeper, or at least have a deep end, but obviously, of course, with the pool in a nice place, there's no diving, no, no anything crazy, cannonballs, blah, blah, blah. You kind of have to do everything by the book, which is a little lame, but it is pretty cool that they have a pool you open year round, and as you can see, it feels great, and I'm trying to enjoy myself, getting in as much, sun and water fun as I can. Just showing you guys the fun atmosphere, I guess. And of course, it's not a pool day unless you, actually go in the pool. So, 3, 2, 1, and splash. Definitely felt pretty good, but man, it was still very cold on my head. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's enough awkward alone time there. Now it's about time we head over to the hot tub to warm myself back up. There were a couple people in there, which is not too bad, but man, it was nice. Look at me trying to slowly get into this boiling water. Oh my goodness, it was really hot. I'm really hoping the suds and bubbles of the hot tubs kind of carry over the music so I don't get this video copyrighted. But anyways, it feels amazing in this. Actually, as you get in, could have been a little bit warmer, which I know is kind of nitpicky, but I think it could have been a little bit warmer. But the view was really cool. It's kind of like in the middle of the area. Oh, there's me taking the thumbnail for the video. And it was really nice. It was kind of a cool vibe for sure, especially being there by myself. It was really nice to have some of that relaxing alone time. And I did end up bringing my IRL microphones just in case I wanted to do some ASMR, actually here, but the music is just too loud. I just can't. But in the hot tub, it seemed like it was pretty okay to not use it because, again, I think the sound of the hot tub sort of carried over the music. But again, it's a YouTuber's, content creator's, ASMR artist's nightmare to have music playing. It's just so annoying. Anyways, just a closer look at the closed pool area. I think this is like their, summertime pool. It's a lot bigger, maybe a little bit nicer too, but, they can't have it open all the time. And then I'm just going back to the year-round pool, just sort of chilled out in the shade, enjoyed some weather, and just kind of just taking it in. This is actually a very fun little place here. Obviously this isn't all me. I actually went with someone else, and so this isn't like, this is definitely the nicest place I've ever stayed, which is really cool, but definitely going with someone else helped out a lot. But kind of just taking the sights of Vegas, being here for Halloween was really fun too, and I hope you guys had a very fun Halloween as well. But yeah, just a nice relaxing pool day. Yeah, so again, I planned on doing like ASMR public wells in the pool and stuff like that, but as you can hear, there's music blaring, and like obviously you guys can hear my voice for like whispering, which I guess is kind of ASMR, but I actually wanted to like, do some sounds and stuff around here. But first of all, there's a bunch of just very rich, middle-aged people just staring at me while I do this right now, which is kind of funny. But just to be clear, the pool is amazing. This might be the nicest pool hot tub experience I've ever been to before. Actually, it's not too loud. If I have to cut this, I'll cut it out, but I'll do a quick recap. Also, yes, I'm keeping my glasses on because, no, I'm not too cool. It's because there's people watching me do this right now. So this is definitely some in-public ASMR. And also the hot tub was insane. It was a little bit too aggressive. Like, I kept, like, floating around in there. It's actually kind of funny. But other than that, it was really good. It could have been a little bit warmer, but this is still kind of like almost their summertime weather, so they don't want to make it too hot for people, so it kind of makes sense, but I wish it was warmer. They also have like drink people walking by, asking to get drinks. It's still kind of like early in like the morning, afternoon time, so there's not going to be like a lot of people here, which is great for me. That's why I came here at this time, but really great besides the blaring music. But yeah, you guys can definitely let me know if you guys enjoyed this video at all. Obviously, it's like my quickest ASMR public video, but it kind of has to be. I thought it would be a lot less music, a little bit more relaxing here, but it's definitely not. Also, I'm trying to keep my camera a little bit low because the pool bar is right there, and there's people there, and again, they're gonna see me, so I'm trying to keep it low key as I possibly can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's video, and again, I'm so sorry it's not very, trigger soundy today. It's just more visuals, voiceover. Maybe I'll do some tapping and other triggers throughout this video. I'll add it over in post. But yes, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching. Wish you liked the video. If you do like the video, and of course, comment down below. I don't know if you like pools, what kind of pools you've been to. Do you have a pool? I don't have a pool. Let me know if you have one or not, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye. Definitely a nice pool day. And one last little goodbye shot of the pool. Again, definitely let me know if I should do this again with other places, or if you guys like